All right, guys, here we go. This one is going to be a 357 SIG test. This is the Corbon Glaser Safety Slug. That's what this one looks like. Has a very thin copper jacket with a blue polymer tip. Pretty much just a hard plastic ball on the tip. It actually does have number 12 shot on the inside. And it's made basically for super shallow penetration. If you're in real thick crowds or whatever. But it's made to fragment and explode on impact, basically. But it is super light for caliber at 80 grain, and box velocity says 1650. I really doubt we're gonna go or get any type of speeds that quick, just because we are using the short barrel here. But we will test it out. We actually got our new chronograph, so we'll be putting some shots over that, see what kind of averages we get. And we'll be going through the jugs. We got 5 lined up with 4 layers of cotton t-shirt. So let's set this thing up and see what it can do. All right, let's see if we can get some numbers on this thing. First shot, 1473. Second shot, 1459. And third shot, 1505. So that's not bad. That's moving out pretty darn good. It is very light for caliber, of course, but still, those are some really good numbers. So let's check out the average on this thing. So we got a low of 1459, a high of 1505, and our average for that is 1479. So we will put energy foot pounds up, of course, like always, and we're gonna send it through the jugs. So let's see what this thing can do. All right, here we go. We're gonna step back to 15 feet. It is still a little bit dark out, but that's all right. We got good enough light to get this test done. So here we go. All right, let's see how we did on that one. Not sure if I pulled it or not, but we'll see. All right, let's check this thing out and see what it did. So we did find a cotton t-shirt. It was thrown back pretty far out by us, but here's our entrance, very dirty cotton, and our exit hole. So let's see. I don't know if you guys can see, but we do have copper jacket, and we do have a bunch of these little lead BBs sitting here. So let's check this first jug out. That one did fall on the ground. I didn't think we actually got a nice center shot, but by the looks of it, we did. Just a little bit high of that circle that we like to hit, and dumped all kinds of energy. Blew that thing out. That is pretty much the left side, but man, it blew it out real good. And by the looks of it, it doesn't even look like we have an exit hole, so you can kind of tell where it hit right there in that circle. And it does look like the exit would have been right here if there was one, but it just looks like it kind of pushed up against the jug and had enough energy to split the side. But I don't even think it went to that second jug. So that's pretty much what it was made for. It says only about 5 to 7 inches of penetration, and that's pretty much what we got, maybe about 6 inches through water. So that's not too bad at all. So we're gonna see if we can gather some of this copper and some of this lead shot, and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, check it out. So I tried to gather up as much as that stuff that I could find, all little fragments, but I only found one chunk of this copper jacket. It is very, very thin, and then a bunch of this shot. And I know that stuff was perfectly round. It pretty much flattened it out and turned it into some nasty stuff. I found 2 little pieces of that polymer ball, but that thing was moving out pretty good, so it pretty much just destroyed everything on impact, which is what it was made to do. So it did its job, but that's not too bad. Might try this one again in the future just to see if we get similar results, but that's pretty nice. Definitely like that round. I actually found this at one of my local gun shops. They had it sitting there. I was like, man, I have to get this and try it out. But there we go. That is 80 grain. That is Corbon Glaser Safety Slug out of the short barrel Glock 33. There we go.